Fine. If you're going to use AI to apply anyway, you at least ought to know how AI works. It basically works with goal-directed behavior and then on probabilities. This is how large language models in particular figure out how to answer your questions. So if you tell them something like, fix my resume, it will absolutely fix your resume using a predefined set of probabilities and the training that it's had elsewhere based on lots and lots of data, but it will train it for what role? Maybe it asks you, maybe you give it that role. If you don't, you're going to get, okay, generally fix a resume. And it's going to encounter all of these opinions online where, guess what? There are differences. So based on those differences, it's going to guess, it's going to think based on these probabilities of what the most accurate answer would be. And then from there, it provides you that answer. And it does this through sometimes millions of different iterations, and based on those iterations, it gives you a fixed resume. This might have been done for conciseness. It might have been done for having more metrics, some of which it will make up. It will take some things out that would be better left in. It will add some things in that either aren't true or should have been left out in favor of other things. It will give you different bits of advice, again, because of that goal-directed behavior. So if you give it a different goal, a goal like rewrite my resume, it's going to rewrite your resume and it's going to be even more general. If you give AI a role such as you're an expert resume writer, that's going to refine it quite a bit. So now we move to, okay, well, what about all of the career coaches and other career people in this sphere who keep giving me advice to use their specific AI model? It will certainly work better than any of the out-of-box AIs like ChatGPT, like Claude, Grok, etc. Because based on those big ones, you're going to get the crap that I mentioned before. Based on these better trained models that are really just custom versions of those huge models, think like a custom GPT, people will code that or train it to answer specific questions in a specific way. And I've done this, but it's also inconsistent. Maybe I haven't trained it well enough. Could be absolutely true, but I don't think that's the case. So what do you do? If you are absolutely intent on outsourcing your job search to an artificial intelligence model, make sure that you choose one that is well trained for that specific task. I don't recommend using those that are just provided by people who don't know what they're doing. It's probably not going to go very well for you. The best thing you can probably do, honestly, is make your own. That way you know where its flaws are. It's relatively easy to learn. If you don't want to spend the time building your own, then I'd say the best solution is to go buy one from a career expert who absolutely knows what they're doing with training it, but you should understand that it is still going to give some inconsistent results. And I know this having seen it across several different iterations in the versions that I have created as a career expert. Sometimes it just gives you bad things. So I don't recommend doing that necessarily either. The solution, honestly, is to work with an expert. And if it's a money thing, you need to not only think, how do I save as much money as possible, but how do I get back out there faster, which sometimes requires spending some money. If I'm that expert, I'd love to work with you. If I'm not, fine, no problem. I just want you to get a job. If you'd like to see what I offer, go check out the link in my bio and ask me some questions. DM me, I'll give you a discount. But I do have my largest sale going on right now, 50% off of everything. Go check out the stuff. If you don't like it, no problem. It doesn't take much time, all right?